Amy Thomsen. I'm a graduate student, and I lucked out because I was able to get a scholarship to volunteer for this weekend to see Dr. Schnarch. And what a great opportunity. I learned so much. It's really nice to have an open mind right now, especially being a grad student, because I'm not full of all the things that I want to do at this point. I'm open to gathering new information, and it's great to see a therapist who is open-minded, who is blunt and straight to the point, because that's how I feel that I want to be with my clients. And that's it. Thank you.
All right, well, this was awesome to be at. Of course, Dr. Schnarch kind of just blows your mind a little bit, but it's all good. It was really great to just get a whole new way of attacking things a little more head-on, and to not let people be dishonest, not let yourself be dishonest. That was kind of a big thing that I think I really got from it. It was really cool to see the live demonstration, to just see what it looks like in action. I was telling my husband last night on the phone just about it, because I just got back from Sue Johnson's EFT training 2 months ago, so it's like kind of a night and day thing between the two. But you know, there's a real power differentiation that I think you just can't overlook. And I was telling my husband, I said, you know, it's kind of like you get to choose between an EFT or attachment mode. You're looking at really needing to be validated by somebody else, but you're really screwed if that other person doesn't want to validate you. Versus what I said I thought he and I had, which is, you know what, honey, I don't really need you, but I choose you. And that's such a powerful place to have a marriage from. And it's like what he talks about is when you don't really need that other person because you're a solid self, that's where you can actually be vulnerable, instead of like requiring people to be vulnerable and be open, and that's just way too scary. So it's super cool. So glad I came. I flew in from Boise, so it was definitely worthwhile. And this is my almost last few credits before certifying as a sex therapist, so this was super valuable for me, because it's kind of hard to find good sex therapy training that fits toward those credits. So definitely awesome. I really appreciate it. Glad you guys did this.
I'm Elizabeth Limbocker, and my response to the conference this spring is that it was really challenging. It challenged a lot of my paradigms about how to do counseling and how to sit with clients, and it challenged me a lot on a personal level too. So as I'm thinking about what I might do differently with my clients, of course I'm also now thinking about what I might do with my own personal relationships. And that leaves me feeling a little uncomfortable as I leave the conference, but uncomfortable in a good and challenging way. And as Dr. Schnarch says, it's not pushing me down, it's rather challenging me to pull up into a better self and a better therapist.
Really grateful that I was able to be here the last 2 days. I think the take-home message for me is really about deep integrity and how we therapists really need to do our own work, and to really hold true at home and in our daily lives what we bring to our clients and what we bring into the session room, and keeping our seat as we do the work.
Found Dr. Schnarch's 2-day workshop to be very thought-provoking, very provocative. He's suggesting some really almost revolutionary, if not radical, ideas to incorporate into doing therapy with couples. I must admit, it takes a while to process all this information. I don't know how exactly I might integrate it into my work, but I'm very grateful that I had the opportunity to be here for this 2 days. Thank you for putting on the workshop.
So I have just been attending the David Schnarch conference put on by OAMFT, the Oregon Association for Marriage and Family Therapy, and it's been outstanding. I really enjoyed mingling with all of my colleagues, or a lot of my colleagues, the ideas that were going back and forth about the content. Dr. Schnarch himself was spectacular and entertaining, and made me think about a lot of things a little differently. And I ate lunch by the pool, so that was pretty great too. I definitely will be attending the next conference.